Hey guys, what's up? What's good? What's happening? You know that moment when they have poor auto and shaking body. You're not doing like that pop. My energy has reduced. The person I'm owing money has come.
Yes.
To collect his money.
Yes. Live on air.
Please calm down now. Calm down. It's your boy. It's your boy.
I need money.
It's your boy. It's your boy. Daki. Did you push you?
And it's your boy Midday. He has to collect my money.
Let me introduce you. So it's Midday.
I'll introduce myself this time.
We have Midday of Lagos. Midday OBO. Baddest. Midday.
You know what? You know guys one wine marriage.
You don't know Midday, you don't know anybody. This one.
I'll collect my money today. You know guys one wine marriage. I'll collect my money today.
You snooze, you lose. I want everything that is on. You snooze, you lose. But anyway, Midday, nice having you. Nice having you. Don't worry, your money is how much is money? How much is it?
It's 5K.
I have to also apologize to Ashake. Ashake, I'm sorry, I underrated you. And I have to apologize because he was number one. He was number 3. That's
that day yet.
That's the number 3. The second is number 1.
I tell you.
But they do show power back. But it's fine. We'll clear it.
Let me give my money.
I will do it now. How much is 5,000? How you put one news like how much is 5,000? But anyways, we have Don Jazzy in the blog, different person.
Don
Baba J. Amazingly, this was where he came out to say there are no streaming farms in Nigeria publicly, and it was a podcast that said all of that. And was telling artists that young artists saying if you want to be successful and you're thinking of streaming farms, then you fail because they are not streaming farm. Consistency, and hard work really pays. We saw where he came out to promote Johnny Drill his new song, Believe. And let's talk about this one for a bit here. Johnny Drill, as he used Don Jazzy for the first song he dropped, as it's How Are You My Friend, and then the other came 200%. A lot of people loved that one. And for Believe now, he also used Don Jazzy for it again. He actually had like 1 or 2 parts where he parted the song, came to and everything. Now, do you think,
You know, I think that How Are You My Friend, I didn't hear it. I've not settled on.
So it's just on.
Yeah,
How Are You My Friend? But you better Believe,
For some reason, I've not really been following Johnny Drill as much. I used to follow him some while back, but for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I've not heard this particular one. I'll try and listen to it.
Please try and listen to it. Please try. But but the idea of it is, for the success that How Are You My Friend did, a lot of people love it when Don Jazzy came through, and then at the end they had on this mysterious laugh and that just made this more nice. Do you think we're trying to do the same thing when you tried sampling him again for Believe?
I mean, if they say if it's not broken, don't fix it. So if you have something that is working, I want to replicate it on your other projects.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And moving on from this one, we saw where Don Jazzy came out to advise young artists, and then in his word they said, if you have money for music video, please shoot video. But you see this video right here, it is free of charge, but priceless. If you know, you know.
Exactly.
Say, for young artists who believe that we must shoot video and everything, saying this one is priceless. So if you don't have money, please shoot video. If you don't have money. But then as a young artist, if you saying you don't have money, does it mean, like, is it not going to be a mediocre job when you just use iPhone to shoot a video, as it were?
It's not. iPhones shoot quality videos these days. Like there are a lot of videos that if you use an iPhone, you can use an iPhone to shoot a video, and there's a way you edit it that you won't know that it's an iPhone that shot this video. So yeah, but that's no. I don't think that's what Don Jazzy was talking about here. Yeah, he was talking about this kind of like camaraderie, kind of like your guys just there. Okay, let's take for example, what's this guy's name? Zinoliski. How did Zinoliski come out? How did people get to know Zinoliski and his friend Liv Frosh that year?
Sure, yeah.
All their guys in the background hyping them while they are rapping or they are singing or doing. So that's what Don Jazzy is trying to tell people. Like there are certain moments in your life. There are certain moments that you can capture. Like when your guys are just around and they like this song, they're vibing to this song. If you capture that moment and post it online, it might be worth more than a music video. So. Anyways,
to say that, but then to add, like you said, it might be worth. But then, for young artists out there, because it was a trend. It was a trend he was talking on actually,
Yeah.
which actually led to this one at the same time. So the trend began from this: if you have money, shoot music video. But this one right here is priceless. Which led to this one where he said, "The artist, hope you can see how Davido is marketing his album." He said he didn't form Amobio and everything.
Exactly.
He said marketing your project that you've worked hard on does not reduce your swag. So we've seen Davido being on countless places, radio tours, being on air, talking to random people, was with Kiki, recently when he was in Lagos, showing with Eniola. Like he's just everywhere, making sure that it's so accessible that if you have the right plug and right connection today, you have Davido in your studio today. He's making himself that open. And then he's saying, that's for Davido. As for artists, basically, you promoting your stuff doesn't make you less, doesn't reduce your swag or something. But we've seen artists who don't do all of this. Yeah. I might be wrong though. We've seen Whiskey for a person doesn't do the whole promotion thingy as it's way in such a way that Davido dropped this project. There's a dance to it. He has been on different radio tours. It's so accessible. He's been in the hotel. He has been with Kiki, like a lot of random persons. But then if Whiskey drop a project, for instance, it's not that accessible as a person. Yeah. He does it from far away. Probably post it. Davido repost almost everything he sees online. Yeah. If you see your work, Whiskey actually repost people dance videos and all of that. So is it a different strategy? Is it working for Whiskey? Is it what everybody should adopt?
It's different strategies. Artists, any artist that is coming up now and say, oh, Whiskey doesn't post, Whiskey is mysterious, so I'll do the same thing. You're just deceiving yourself. Because Davido is doing it right now because that's what he's tired of with, and he's comfortable doing that, like promoting himself, marketing himself. Whiskey started that way as well. But over the years, he got more relaxed because there are people that are doing all those marketing push for him now. Even if he doesn't want to market, FC will market it for him.
True.
You understand? That kind of thing. Whiskey has gotten to that stage, he can take that stance. But as an upcoming artist, you cannot take that stance. You don't even have the luxury of that.
You must promote. Oh my God. Well, moving on, we saw where also somebody actually said, the way Don Jazzy pushes all his artists on his personal social media account is inspiring. Hope managers in Africa can take several notes from him. Then he came out saying, I love all my artists and believe in them so much. So this is not just business for me. I'm also emotionally invested in this. This is the latest from Johnny Drill. He's a musical genius. You can also check his past work, believe me. As much as he was talking to this, he also promoted that part of the job again. Talking about Johnny Drill. But this is the conversation here. So over the last election, we saw where Whiskey was dragged because where voting was in Ghana. Burna Boy was dragged. He didn't say anything about it. Davido didn't say, but he came out to vote. Davido was in the country, he came out to vote. So where Charlie Brown, he actually has pictures of and all of that. Don Jazzy is one person that is so influential, basically. And over the election, Baba went MIA. Yeah. He was not posting, he was not saying anything and everything. And only for us to get back to the normal Don Jazzy we know, trying to help our youth back with his massive giveaways. Don Jazzy is back with his giveaway. We saw where he gave somebody 250K for a laptop, gave somebody 800K.
What am I doing
for students? Give somebody 170K. Give somebody 150K. 800. I saw 1 million.
What am I doing?
I saw where I gave somebody set 1 million to this person. So this is like the second 1 million I was given out. 200, 250, like randomly. You just sending money. And it's all of this. We saw this person trying to get money, but it was like your Twitter account is fake. He verifies all of that. But is this a way of doing damage control? Because election time where people needed, it's like that where what I say, don't give me fish. Teach me how to fish. Now, if we have a better government that is working, we won't need giveaways because everybody will be working. The country will work for everybody. Everybody will start earning money for themselves. Which, if you have lent your voice, you might have gotten a better government. I'm not saying we don't have a good government. I'm only saying that could have been the case. But now you're doing damage control. You're doing giveaway online. You're giving money. Do you think that's damage control from Don Jazzy's part?
Depends on how you see his absence during the election period. I didn't see his absence as like anything bad. The thing about celebrities and speaking up during the election period is a very sensitive period. I like when people know their stance and they keep to it. Like election period is very, very volatile. You understand? As an artist or or as a celebrity, you have built your brand up to a certain point. When you start involving yourself in elections, yes, elections is very important. Like it's is the what's it called is where everybody gets to pick this thing. But when you start getting yourself involved in elections, you open yourself to scrutiny.
True.
Your personal life, your professional life, everything is open to scrutiny. Especially if you are now competing, you are now one of the contestants in the election. So, I don't feel it's fair to force celebrities to put their 2 cents or to put their this thing. You can say, okay, maybe they should vote, right? But voting is a right. It's not what's it called? It's not by force. It's not compulsory. It's not everybody that will vote. Yes, it's not by force. So you cannot say that because of that he has done the bad thing, because it's not by force. I can't, like me, I decided that I didn't see anybody. I didn't see any of the contestants that I could decide I want to go out and go and
Vote for.
I didn't see. But I didn't come out and say it. I say, oh, online or any of my social media accounts, I didn't say. I just kept to myself and just, kept doing my thing. But it could have been like that as well. And it won't be fair to demonize someone because
He didn't.
yeah, because he didn't. So to me, I don't see it as it might be in because we know people are especially this particular election period, a lot of people are very emotional.
Yeah,
so
true, very, very emotional.
It might just be that trying to get people back on side. It might be that, but to me, I don't see anything wrong with staying silent during elections and stuff.
Anyways, we saw Wizkid where Wizkid heavily was dragged, and in Money and Love video we saw where he actually portrayed Nigerian situation in the newspaper that reflected that we're going through crisis in the video. So that's his own way of speaking out. But then it came after it was dragged. Now, do you think the Jazzy giveaways now online is because of the situation, or you think something would have done regardless of the whole men as we had?
I mean, the Jazzy has been doing giveaways, so
Very 100%.
You can't say he was doing it. It might be because of this, but you can't say it's because it does give away on a regular day.
We went on the pause at the point.
You cannot give away all the time now. How much money will remain?
That's true.
So you cannot do giveaway all
People
the time.
have problem. if you see people's situation online, like I just go like just type to Jazzy, bro. You see people. My mother is liver. I liver has little thread inside. They say to remove one thread is 5,000.
Maybe I'll call the 20K one back to Jazzy. I say, how you want to see?
They so do it in such a way that you will believe. So the interest is 5,000, and then as a family we have combined. See the proof. Other father have sent 200,000. We have 700,000 now. We're looking for a balance of 10.3 million. I'm like, one man to give you 10.3 million. That one, I should not have happened. But anyways, media has made it clear. You can't do giveaway all the time. It's not how much do you have to give you all the time? Yeah. But then, unless you guys come at him or come at me, as it were, do you think the Jazzy is being fair at this point? Or you think he's damage control and saying, you know what, I've made a mess at the first time. Let me just, because Nigeria like money. Let me just.
I really think that what Wizkid did is what every other artist should emulate. Like, leave it on the music. It's what Burna Boy does as well. So when people come out and they attack Burna Boy, I just say, it doesn't make sense because just like, in the church, people minister in different ways. The pastor ministers with his words and the pulpits, the choristers minister with their songs. It's just the same thing. Political activism can be done in different ways. You can do it with your music, and you don't necessarily have to come out and hold placards and come out. You can do it with your music. You can do it in any way that you feel like people will see it more. If Burna Boy comes out and holds placard, the number of people that will see won't be up to the number of people that will see stream his songs and see the message that is coming out from the songs. So yeah, people just like being emotional about stuff like this, and it's understandable.
It's understandable. Anyways, guys, we're living here, but like I asked you guys, what do you think really happened in Don Jazzy's situation? Guys, I'll catch you guys in the very next one. Stay safe, guys, and remember, you have to be.